The 90s were an interesting time for video games. It was a decade arguably some of the greatest gaming franchises ever, like Final Fantasy and Mortal Kombat. And because some of the titles like Mortal Kombat, the 90s brought controversy that video games were too violent, and games should be made educational. While Washington did pass laws to create the gaming rating system, game developers did try to tap into educational games like Math Blasters and Mickey's Safari in Letterland. However, the problem with these games are just like the games from the Atari days like Big Bird's Egg Catch. The gameplay is horrible, and it's really geared towards preschoolers and elementary kids. The only game that comes into mind that was educational for everyone and is still fun to play today is Oregon Trail. Now, with that being said, on September 24th, 1992, for The Simpsons' 60th episode, Bart and Lisa attend Camp Krusty, and this debuted.
Well, the sky was blue. No, purple. It was purple and lots of clouds. And then fish flew by. And I thought of a song. La 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 la. Before you knew it, there were all these pigs and they started singing along. So we had ice cream. Slurp. I didn't dream it. I made it happen.
Mario Paint. Draw and make music. Only on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System.
This was a very strategic time to release this commercial. At the time, The Simpsons viewing audience was the same demographics and the size as The Cosby Show. The Simpsons episode was about Bart and Lisa getting out of school for the summer. This sets a great conversation in the household for Mom, Dad, I need this game, and the parents thinking the kids are out of school and this could keep them occupied. It's educational, it's just paint. Now, this commercial is not the reason this game is one of the best-selling SNES games with 2.3 million sold worldwide. No, it's the game itself and what you could do with it. For starters, the game came with a mouse for a controller. Remember, it's 1992. This was probably the first time households had ever even seen a mouse. Second, even though the instruction manual was only 30 pages long, it was very vague, as that was the point for you to explore and learn at your own pace. Creating drawings and pictures was just one aspect of the game. It featured a coloring book, and if you got bored, you could play a mini-game to swat at bugs. These features are great for all ages, but really what sets this game off is the ability to create stamps. And by creating stamps, you're actually creating your own video game sprites. You can take those sprites and create new pictures, and then you can animate them. This game had the capability of creating your own cartoons. Mario Paint was used for the creation of the web series Homestar Runner. And if art and cartoons were not your thing, Mario Paint also had a music composer. It used sounds from Super Mario World and were pitch perfect to which note line you placed the icon on. This was a great gateway to teach about music and the ability to make great music, kind of like what Dr. Banjo created. Over time, you will find that certain fads in tech will come and go. Some of these products are very influential for the time period. The 90s and the 2000s were a time of tech evolution. Mario Paint was one of those educational timepieces that I think would help influence some of the great creators today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Consider a like and a sub, and I hope to see you on the leaderboards.